For us in Daventry, Theo.
Well, over the last couple of months, over 100,000 of weddings have been cancelled or postponed. And for those who work in the wedding industry, it's been a very difficult time, as you can imagine. For those who are planning to get married, they could have been walking down this aisle, but that hasn't happened. It's an industry worth nearly £10 billion. And as you can imagine, it's been a challenging time, as I've been finding out. It's a riverside mansion perfect for brides and grooms, but this summer it's been quiet. Although weddings can now take place, couples are likely to face setbacks.
The burden of admin on the registrars at the moment is so great that they are running at severe delays at sort of even looking at things like moving. So they might have a wedding slot at a certain venue that now doesn't exist anymore, but the transferring of that slot to a different venue is causing further complications.
A wedding outdoors could be the solution, apart from the weather, of course. However, the issue facing wedding planners at the moment is how they use the new government guidance in practice.
When we're going to start to be able to incorporate celebrations back into the mix, yeah, it's a difficult one because at the moment we just don't know. So people are still postponing because even if they're due to get married in, say, September, October time, they just don't know if the government will have updated the guidance to say that they can have a social gathering.
Anna and James were due to get married in this church next month. Preparations were well underway, but due to COVID-19, they're looking to get married in December.
A lot of people that we've talked to have said they can't see it being the same as it is now. It should be, unless we go into a second peak, of course, it should be a lot more free in December.
Yeah, I think we're thinking about having about 10 less guests, and then we're going to, obviously because it's the winter, have it all inside rather than having it in a marquee. So it's a very different wedding, but again, it's I suppose the plus point is it's a chance for you to plan another wedding, isn't it?
Yeah.
At this venue, social distancing won't be a problem, but will weddings be the same with the new guidance?
Can you even have a group family photo? You've got to be standing, meters apart in some sort of strange lineup, and will it just kind of really taint your day if you can't sing and you can't, have those kind of emotional moments which often involve, embracing? I think it will be a very different sort of wedding, but for some couples they don't have a choice.
For now, many couples won't be able to use the indoor facilities here, but hope it will be safe to do so in the near future. Well, certainly going forward, a venue like this, which has lots of space, you'd imagine it's going to be okay for them going forward. However, there are some new restrictions, as we can see. These are some of the highlights. So the first one means that 30 people can attend the wedding. And as you can imagine, if you have a family with lots of people travelling from different parts of the country or even other parts of the world, it's going to be quite difficult if you're having to limit that number. And on to the second restriction, you're going to have to social distance. We've been social distancing for the last couple of months so that we don't transmit the coronavirus to other people, and in big gatherings it's likely to happen, so many people will have to social distance. And on to the last one, venues will have to keep a temporary record of the visitors for 21 days just in case they need to be traced in the next couple of weeks and months, in case anyone does get it. And at this venue I am joined by Carmel, who owns this venue, and just to find out a little bit more about what's been happening. Now, over the last couple of months it's been difficult. Can you tell me about what's been going on?
Yeah, of course. So at the beginning of lockdown, we contacted all of our couples, not just those who were due to get married this year, but everybody through to 2022, and just said, we're here, we're still working. And we also let them know the dates that we had available for next year, so if they did decide to postpone, we could accommodate them. We're at the stage now where all of our couples have now rescheduled for next year. So although we've got no weddings here, what we are doing is making the venue and keep enhancing it, making it bigger and better for next year.
So in terms of insurance, are you protected, and are your clients protected as well?
Yeah, so we're protected. All of our couples who'd booked the venue before March all had insurance. From the feedback that we've received from them, none of them have had to use their insurance. The suppliers that they've all got have been really accommodated and just moved their bookings, so there's been no negative feedback on that side.
And finally, onto the future. You've got lots of space here. What are the plans?
So as you can see, we can definitely social distance here. We've just recently got our licence so we can have an outdoor ceremony, and we've got a big spacious barn behind us. We're actually collaborating with some local Northamptonshire suppliers, and tomorrow we do have a styled shoot showing what an elopement package looks like. So that's based on just 2 of us or just a few of us, in line with the recent guidance.
Carmel, thank you. All the best for the future. And as you can imagine, it's going to be an interesting next few months, but they'll be waiting for the guidelines to see how they can progress into next year.